2 points off second place, Flex.
No. Man United are not in a title race at all. Of course we're not. That's where we'd be being silly. The squad's not built well enough yet. Ruben hasn't had enough time yet. The players that he's brought in, the four in this summer, I think are really good additions. Definitely. That's a step in the right direction. January's going to come and we're going to be without Ahmad and Mbeumo down that right-hand side. What on earth are we going to do then? It's going to be back to probably Dalot right wing back or Mazraoui.
Mount might play out
right
wide
10, you might put Mount there, or Bruno might go back there, and then Kobe comes in central midfield. But the team looks different without Mbeumo and Ahmad, I'll tell you that much. Way off winning the Premier League title, especially this season. We would need a miracle for that. That's where you talk about what a miracle is. But we're not. No, of course, Man United aren't in a title race. Man United, even when we won the 3 games in a row, I said we're not back. We haven't turned a corner. We have to just game by game. So that actually, when you do get a draw against Forest, now, we're a little bit disappointed not to win the game, because actually it had the makings for it, but overall, you probably didn't do enough. But it was close. It's not a catastrophe. You know what I mean? You just won 3 games in a row before that. Now going to Spurs, even if you draw, it's not a catastrophe. You can lose a game. But the problem is Man United have lost so many games or lose so frequently that every loss is basically catastrophic. And I know then it's easy to say in those moments, just keep calm. But when it's loss after loss, or more losses than not, and you've coming off the back of finish 15th, I know people don't want to talk about it, people want to draw a line under it, but when you see sort of shades of what's happened last year still in the team, it's worrying. But what I have said in the last sort of 4 games, in the 3 draws and 1 loss, 3 wins and 1 draw, I have seen that resilience built up. Manchester United last season, and Ruben Amorim said it in his post-match, and I really agreed with him. I said it before us heard his comments. Man United last season loses that game. They short-circuited against Forest for about 90 seconds and conceded 2 flash goals. That is prime cash money, modern United capitulation. Then you go on to lose 3-1, 4-1, and you just throw the towel in. And the fact that they stayed in it, got back composure, got back into the game with a brilliant strike from Ahmad, and actually nearly won it in the end as well. You're starting to see some better traits coupled with the 3 games before that as well. So I think in the last 4 games, and we take that into the Spurs game, there's definitely been improvements. I can say that.
Is one of the real big bright sparks. You mentioned his name, but I mean, Brian Mbeumo looks like he's just come in and transformed that team in terms of his quality at the top end of the pitch. I mean, with him, with Cunha, the goalkeepers come in, look good. It's probably been one of United's best windows in terms of recruitment for a long time.
100%. I mean, look, Benjamin Sesko, Gary Neville was very critical of him. And I don't know why he was as critical as he was. I'm not saying Benjamin Sesko.
Did he say he looked a little bit awkward?
He says he looks awkward, wants more from him for 80 million quid. And, again, misquoting the prices, is 63 point something up front, rising to 73 max. It's not 80. And, other legends of their club sort of will leap to the defence of young players coming through there. You can be a little bit, there's no way if Miles Lewis-Skelly was going through a rough time, or Ethan Nwaneri, or Max Dowman, or even any of the new guys, even if it was who else, Noni Madueke, 50 million this year, there's no way he would throw any of those guys under the bus after 8 games, 9 games. He would say, listen, any time. So I think a lot of United fans just wanted to see a little bit more of that from Gary, because that's what you're allowed to do. You're ex-Man United captain, you've won countless trophies.
Your voice carries a lot of weight.
You don't need to stick the boot, especially when the last 4 games he's got a couple of goals, a couple of assists. He's doing all right. He's doing all right. He's getting there. But back to what you're saying about the buys we've had. This is what happens when you buy players from the league. Matheus Cunha and Brian Mbeumo, we're getting our rewards for buying from within the league. You don't have to worry about settling down. You don't have to worry about putting an arm around their shoulder and making sure they're good. You can say, right, straight in, let's get to work. We need you to make us instantly better. You guys have done it in the Premier League. Brian Mbeumo more so. And it's working. And it's an instant upgrade to what we had. And Sonny Lemons is just a whole breath of fresh air and calmness across the back line. He's just got to keep it up.
But also as well, Flex, would you not say that some of the players that have been there for a long time and have really struggled for a long time are now starting to fight? I think Maguire's been solid when he's playing.
Maguire's been solid. This is Shaw's best season for a while. This is Casemiro's best season since his first season under Eric Ten Hag. So he's been good. Bruno Fernandes has been up and down, but he's starting to probably understand the position a little bit more, and he's doing okay. I just think the confidence is going throughout the whole team a little bit more in the last 4 to 5 games. So what we're seeing is better performances as a result of it. This is where Ruben probably is right, where it isn't all about the system. It isn't all about, the formation, etc., etc. The players are more confident and they feel it more and they believe in what he's doing more and stop making silly mistakes and start winning games. All of a sudden, you're starting to see slightly better performances. So the confidence has been a big problem. Yeah.
And Flex, Saturday, Spurs away, good time to play Spurs, and you're going to be there part of game day life.
What I don't believe in anymore ever for my team is a good time to play any other team. We don't get to say that. No, we don't. It was a good time to play Forest. They're in the bottom 3 to that new manager, mate. It's a good time to play loads of teams.
Man United will now see you.
I'm not. And Spurs, honestly, I'm sick of the sight of Spurs. Before, I just used to little bro Spurs.
Of course, the first game since the Europa League, obviously.
First game since then, we owed them for that. Even in the league, we can't beat them at home or away for love nor money. I really need to win this game, but I'm not confident. I'm not. I'd probably be a draw.
I think Spurs, Man United. I think it's got 2-2 written all over it.
Oh, do you know what I mean? It does feel quite drawish.
Open game.
Or I don't like predicting losses at all. But we'll just make a silly mistake or just, you know what I mean, and they get away with it again because the games are not really great as well, but they usually nick it. And I want to be going to that stadium and leaving with 3 points. Please, boys, please.
There we go. Please remain neutral, though, obviously, when on game day live.
Absolutely.
On Saturday,
well, I'm there as the host of Inside Devils. They're asking me what's going on.
Well, then in that case.
When we was at the G-Tech Stadium, I gave plaudits to Keith Andrews and Brentford, but I gave you the opinion on my team.
In that case, be completely biased towards Man United as the host.
I won't be biased. I'll just say what I see.
Yeah, good man. Spurs Man United is live on talkSPORT Saturday, 12:30 kickoff. All the build up from 11 o'clock.